It's a big world, baby, and you're little. For a little while, it's a big world, baby, you can fiddle in your own style.
One of Maria Montessori's students actually took the philosophy that she came up with for the 3 to 6 and used it to create an infant-toddler curriculum. The children in the infant room are not placed in cribs or bouncy seats, anything that might confine them, an extra saucer, high chairs. Everything, again, is to the child's level. They're able to explore their space naturally, able to enjoy the environment around them. Once they start becoming mobile, they have shelves that are to their level that they can pull work off of and enjoy and explore.
My name is Ashley Marshall, and I'm the infant lead teacher here at Children First Montessori. The infants range from ages 6 weeks until a year old. Typically in the mornings, the infants come in about 8 to 8:30, and the parents bring them to the front door. We take their tote bag and their lunch boxes with their bottles. We ask what time they ate for the morning, and they typically tell us that and any other things that they need to let us know.
She ate at about 7:15. She had 8 ounces. She could take a little bit more.
Yeah, we keep track of their diaper changing, their bottle schedules, and their feeding schedules, and also their nap schedules. With the infants, everyone's on different schedules, so some infants eat every 3 hours, some eat every 4 hours. When the child first arrives, we usually lay them on the floor and let them explore the room, and we have work set up on shelves that are their level, and so they can come and grab work or grab balls out of the ball bin and just explore around in the classroom. Everything that the child touches and feels, that's how they learn, that's how they explore. In our class we have sensory balls, which are little balls with prickly spikes coming out that are plastic. We have sensory scarves, which are kind of rough, and so they're able to feel that and feel the different textures between the scarf and the ball. Also, when we're laying the child on the floor, they're laying on a carpet surface. So once they're able to roll over, they're able to roll from the carpet to the hardwood, and that helps them to kind of learn that there's different textures around them. Typically about 9 o'clock, we do a morning snack for the older infants. Between 9 and 9:30, we do bottles and diapering. We have a diaper changing table where they can either lay flat on their backs, or if they're able to stand up, they can hold on to the rails to support themselves and help with diapering. When we're changing a child, we explain to them what we're doing step by step, so then that way they're aware of what's going on and they're involved in the diapering process, and give them cues to listen for if they have snaps on their pants. Tell them you'll hear a snap now, or you'll hear the diaper unfastening, or you'll feel a cold wipe now, and I'm taking off your soiled diaper and putting on a clean diaper. So that way they know each step that we're doing before we do it. All done. The language that we use and the tone that we use is very calm and nurturing. It's all about language, and it's all about respect.
Wash your hands?
About 30 minutes or so before their naps, they're on the floor working or on the climber, reading books or blowing bubbles or just working basically before their nap time. Our naps typically start around between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. Since the infants are up early eating, they tend to get sleepy about an hour or 2 hours after their morning bottles. We lay them in nesting boxes, which are small boxes, and we're able to reach in and kind of rock them or give them a gentle touch versus bending over a crib. The older infants, they lay on floor mats, so that way they're able to kind of roll around and get used to laying in floor mats, since that's what they'll be sleeping on once they move out of the infant room. We use a sound machine. The sound machines help block out the noise from the surrounding hallway or anywhere else in the school.
Sleep now, my love, keep falling to sleep now, my love, keep falling back to sleep.
So we have Spanish Spanish and music class. Music is on Mondays with Mr. John. He comes in and sings typical infant songs. We sing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. It gives the children a chance to actually see someone playing the guitar, and we all sit around and sing songs with him, and it's a good little interactive time with the children. They love it. They love music of all kinds.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright.
We also have Spanish with Miss Lisa. They hear the same songs in English on Mondays and then on Thursdays in Spanish, and so they kind of correlate the two. We start lunch around 11 o'clock if they're up from their morning nap. Once they're able to sit up by themselves, we sit them at the small table in the chairs, and we feed them off the glass plates, and they drink out of glass cups. It helps them to realize these are real objects that they're going to use throughout their lives, so they start using it here in the infant classroom. Then after lunch, around 12:30 to 1 o'clock, we start changing diapers and get them ready for their second nap. They typically go to sleep around between 1 and 1:30, and they'll sleep most of the time until about 2:30. We get them up and they'll have an afternoon snack and diapers and bottles, and we get them just ready for pickup, which is between 3 and 3:30 unless they're staying for aftercare. And during that time, they're just on the floor. We may do story time or do bubbles, or if the weather's permitting, we'll go outside. We may not have a set curriculum, but the things that we're teaching them and showing them, it forms a building block for everything they will need to know once they go into the cruiser classroom and then to toddler and on to primary. So everything builds starting from the infant room. They learn things that'll just help them throughout their matriculation here at Children First.